Right, okay, so I've just done this video, 8-minute video, and didn't have the microphone turned on, so I'm going to have to do it again. So here we go, DL 650 XT. This is the 2017 model. We took this traded in actually against another one of these, in fact a brand new one. So that goes to show once you've ridden one, you will really get on with them. This one is the XT model. So even without the extras that have been fitted, it has extras over standard and is the top spec model. This one has just done 25,000. It's got full Suzuki service history, 2 owners from new. First owner was the dealership, so it's a pre-reg bike. Second owner was obviously the previous owner who's just traded it in. 71 horsepower, obviously V-twin, so plenty of torque. Pulls really nicely. Anyone who's ridden one of these or the SV, will comment and say what an underrated bike. And for some reason, journalists just don't get them. There's the odd one who says what a good bike they are, but on the whole, they're pretty underrated. And I think as a bike, especially now, with the cost of fuel, etc., they're just a fantastic option for anyone who wants to actually use a bike and do some miles on it, see the world, see Europe, see the UK, go to work, whatever you need to do. So I was just looking on this dash here, and over 900 miles, that's the current trip, it's averaged 70 miles to the gallon. Now you find me another 650 that's as fun, goes as well, and gives you 70 miles to the gallon, I'd be surprised. So this one, it's quoted 65 mpg, but this one obviously delivering a bit more. Obviously you may find that changes how you ride. It's got an 830mm seat height, so I'd say that's sort of mid height. It's not ridiculously tall, it's not ridiculously short. Obviously there's various kits if you wanted to jack it up or lower it. There's all different options. They weigh about 216 kilos, give or take. Obviously extras on there are going to weigh it slightly more, but for a bike like this, that's sort of mid-range. It sits nicely in the middle, really. It's not huge. You get on a GS. We just had a big one of the new GSs in for service, and that's like, well, it's like pushing a tank around the workshop. Whereas these, you can actually go places, go down tracks. Like if you were coming here, you can go down this track here, you'd be more than confident because it's not a ridiculously heavy bike. You get one of the new GSs, well, I think twice anyway. So this one, XTs, I should probably start with, would have come with the handguards. These handguards are a little bit scuffed. Not that I'd be too upset, but a little bit scuffed either side. So it would have come with the handguards, a plastic sump guard. This one's been upgraded to an aluminium. I believe this one is actually made by Jibby, but good quality unit, solid, really doing the job, cleans up nicely. So handguards, sump guard, and the spoke wheels. Gold rims, tubeless rims, with the spokes going to the centre of the wheel. Look the part. Obviously for an adventure bike, it's nice to have spoke wheels. And obviously it's nice to have them tubeless as well. This one added extras. You've got crash bars, Jibby again. They got the odd mark on here or there, but that is what they're here for. It's also got heated grips. Now we've just replaced them. It came in with heated grips, but they're slightly worn, so we've popped some new ones on. They look the part, they do the job. Oxford, good quality. They're the adventure ones, so slightly longer than the standard ones. It's got the panniers in the top box. Now these are Suzuki genuine parts or genuine accessories. The ignition key opens the panniers, then you have a separate key for the box. You have a centre stand, which is an extra. Obviously on a bike like this, it's nice being able to get it up on the centre stand when you're giving it a clean, cleaning your chain, doing your tyre pressures, that sort of thing. It's got an adjustable rear shock for when you're carrying extra luggage or pillion. Nice and easy, accessible down here. It's also got an adjustable windscreen, which is done on the bolts there, not when you're riding along, but obviously you do that, have it set how you want. It's also got braided hoses, brake hoses that is, front and rear. There, see those? They're Van Hill ones. They're made specifically for this bike. Let me just have a quick look. I think that's about it for this specific bike. But yeah, great all-rounder. Can't go too far wrong with them. I'll run you through some of the bits and pieces. So that's the ignition key. Pannier there, you just pop that, that'll open up. Really nice quality panniers. They've got this nice sort of ratchet strap on them, which goes in and out. So some panniers you have a similar sort of thing, but they flap down. So when you get to here, they're sort of hanging out the side, and it's a bit of a job. I'm doing this one-handed. There you go. Lovely job. Top box, same idea. This time, obviously, the other key that pops open, and away you go. Stand back, you can see that. So decent size, easily fit a helmet in there. Pop that down, and away you go. That's locked. So that's your luggage. Under seat compartment, you got your key just here. It's going to be slightly harder to do with one hand, but I have done it. So you've got a Scott oiler under there. Battery's in good condition. Not really much space under there. It's got the original toolkit and everything else that you'd hope would be on there. Then as for the bike itself and the controls, you've got steering lock, parking light, off and on. Handlebar controls, you've got your kill switch, your hazards, starter switch, heated grip controls. This controls your traction control, trips, etc. Indicators left, push in stop, right, push in stop, your horn. And then your high, low, that's to pass, that's high, low. Then you've got 12-volt socket, which is switch live, so always on with the ignition, off with the ignition. It's got the Suzuki Immobilizer system. And then on the dash, the yellow TC, that's your traction control, yellow ABS, obviously that's also showing it on there. Then you've got speedo, gear indicator, trip meter, ambient air temperature, clock, traction control setting, MPG, battery voltage, etc., fuel tank, and coolant temperature. Starts up lovely. Give her a little. Sounds like a proper bike. Cracking all-rounder. So yeah, if you got any other questions, let us know. Or you wanted any particular pictures. Obviously this one comes 12 months MOT, 3 months warranty, serviced up to date. We can deliver nationwide, low rate finance, anything you need really. Let us know. Thank you very much for watching.